school na free, but because people don't believe in primary school again.
Fast, then slowly we drove from Abuja city center into a small village in the outskirts of the city called WASA. Thousands of organized and obviously completed yet abandoned houses dot one side of the road to WASA community. Our investigation reveals that the houses were built several years ago and still being built by government to resettle the original inhabitants of Abuja, whose ancestral lands have been taken over by the federal government. AIT also gathered that the houses have become a haven for internally displaced persons from troubled states across Nigeria and somewhat a hideout for criminals. Here, there is no electricity, no water, and no school. But across the road is a block of classrooms, started by a Nigerian Christian missionary, James Oshie Okpamu. We arrived at the school into a heroic welcome by the school children, obviously excited to be acquiring education by whichever means possible. Some tried to entertain us the best they could, but rough is the English language on their tongues. A school anthem saved the day.
Chief Excellence, Excellence are watching, in house say, and we shall surely achieve success.
Learning is difficult, some say, off camera in their native language, but we have to keep pushing to be like these journalist people someday. The school has just 6 classrooms with 167 students and 5 teachers. It runs 12-year basic education, nursery to junior secondary 3 classes. A burial ground lies just on the left of the school, and on the right is a forest. Yet schooling appears sweeter than silver to these children, mainly IDPs.
Sometimes when the teachers are maybe having meetings, you see the children strain as far as, you understand. So sometimes it gives us concern. About 47 from the primary are IDPs.
IDP from where?
From Borno, from Taraba. The recent one are even still lodging here.
Tesu and his sick younger brother are members of some IDP families who find refuge in this windowless and doorless school. He tells me his family couldn't muzzle a space in their abandoned resettlement houses.
So as we come here, we never get some place that will be less. That's why we are here in the church.
They sleep in the classroom. But in a school time like this, I ask them to stay by the church site, and their kids also are here.
I met a teenage girl, Auntie, as she is fondly called here. She appears unwell, but said to love being in school daily, despite her unfortunate condition. How sweet is education.
Talk to me.
James Oshie Okpamu tells me more about his school's challenges and needs.
We needed a good library and a good hall for the basic examination.
Even though the ideal standard of an educational facility is missing here, it appears schooling for majority of these less privileged children is sweeter than silver and gold, as many wear exciting looks. Across Nigeria, such schools exist obviously because government has failed to better educate Nigerian children with standard and quality, as well as provide proper supervision and support for private entities like these who are committed to closing the illiteracy gap. Abulu, Osemahu, AIT News, Abuja.